All right, everybody. Jobless claims for the week are in. 3.2 million more people are out of work. Yet somehow, stock market's up 400 points. So let's read into this a little bit here. It makes no sense to me. 3.2 more million people filled out unemployment applications this week. That leads to a total of 33.5 million people without a job right now. And unemployment somewhere around 16%. This is nearing Great Depression. During the Great Depression, I believe we are about 20-ish% unemployment, and we're not far off. On top of this, SBA loan limits have dropped from 2 million down to only $150,000 for new applicants. But then once again, stocks are up 395 points. This doesn't make sense to me logically. You have people without jobs, you have companies without funding to be able to go without business, and somehow the stock market continues to go up, but the economy right now isn't matching the stock market. And I'm worried at some point we're going to hit a double dip. We hit this one low and a second low, and in my opinion, we're setting up to drop again. The country is reopening somewhat, but what's different from when we shut it down to now? We have no real new medicines or treatments. We have no vaccine. The virus is still the same. So why is the stock market going up? I don't know, and I want your opinions. Do you pull everything out right now and wait for the second dip? Do you participate in dollar cost averaging like I generally speak of? Who knows, but with unemployment claims around 16% of the working population, that's not good. And if you look at this, the Congressional Budget Office projected unemployment only hit about 14%. So we're 2% above that, and the number's still climbing. This is an interesting time. There's a lot of questions to be asked. There's a lot of policies to come out of this. Hopefully here soon we'll get the CARES Act 2 coming out, which will leave more funding to individuals, more funding to small businesses, maybe some grant programs, loan programs for large businesses, airlines, the travel industry. We'll see how it goes. I do want to point one thing out though. Remember yesterday I was talking about Norwegian Cruise Lines? They had gotten that $400 million investment contingent upon getting at least $1 billion more dollars in funding, and they ended up blowing that out of the water, getting a total of $2 billion in funding, which allows them to continue to be in business without any income for well over a year. And today, Norwegian Cruise Lines is up 6.5%. If we look at it for the 5-day, we are down, but from our low here on the 6th, we're up, as it shows, 6.5%. That's phenomenal. I hope you bought in during that, and I hope it continues this way, because I think Norwegian Cruise Lines will be able to make it through this adversity, especially if we can figure out how to get back in business within a year or a year and a half from now. Anyways, always remember, do your own research, take your own advice, learn your own. Let me know your thoughts below. Have a great day.